Yeah, I don't give a damn.
I'm weak. He said, yeah, and I don't give a damn.
Welcome to the Cold Hard
Just
Facts
rude.
Podcast. I am D.N.A, the only one, the one, the only. I have all three of my co-hosts here today. It's episode 359.
Yeah, but y'all done stepped into the echo zone. This is the echo episode.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it is. Both of you niggas still got echoes, and y'all cool with it. I'm cool with it. I love it.
Yep, it's
Oh, you got
absolutely
the echo.
positively fine, sir.
It is positive. That is
We
true.
turn these L's into W's, even if we gotta weld them. I'm just saying.
Man,
We can do
you
that.
You so full of shit. You be demanding perfection from niggas, and now all of a sudden we gonna turn our L's into W's. Don't make me. Don't make me. Do not make me.
He said, "Look at you being all high and mighty."
We gotta weld
Don't
them.
make me get up out my house and come to Hyde Park, come find you, and snatch that fucking scarf off.
Anyway, we have a lot of things to discuss. Not a whole lot has happened, like more bullshit than like music, actually. Well, a lot of good music has come out. I don't know if everybody paying attention now. Who knows? Anyways,
it's the who knows.
So a lot of singles. This is another singles week, really.
Y'all can have them singles.
Oh damn,
man!
You must say like that up there. Like you've been gone for 2 weeks. What did you listen to, dog?
I ain't listening to none of them.
Oh, that's crazy. Because it was some good shit that came out. Like
you had to cipher through some of the bullshit though, so I kind of give him that.
I got you. Yeah, you're right.
It was some good. It was definitely some BS.
I feel like Wale had back-to-back good weeks. As far as singles. He definitely had back-to-back good weeks. Like it's like, bro, put out an album date now. Like at least announce it. Like what the fuck is going on? But I'm not mad at the singles though. Still
trying to keep niggas in high anticipation. That's all.
I got you.
That part.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm so glad.
Yeah, no, that freestyle was fire though.
Yeah, definitely was.
Niggas better stop playing, bro.
He's back in this mode.
Playing, bro.
It was it was a freestyle because it ain't on what's the name. I saw it on YouTube.
Right, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Freestyle.
And I think he put it on his. Did he put it on his Instagram too?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just a new formula now, bro. Like that's what they do now, you know. And I'm not mad at it.
It's called I say recycle because I've always been hitting the YouTube for a minute, but now it's money in it, so now we doing it.
Yeah.
Sure. We running it back because now we getting paid for it.
Right. Exactly.
I got you.
But
new bag.
But yeah. Also, let's see. Oh yeah, Tink. She dropped a single that was unexpectedly good.
Why did you say unexpectedly?
Right.
Because I normally don't check for Tink like that unless like.
Why not?
There has to be a Winter's Diary for me to want to check it out.
Like all
of
the
Winter's Diary.
Like all of the Winter Diaries are the only good things she ever dropped. Come on now.
It's not. That's not the. Okay, what it is with me with Tink is now like I don't know if I'm like tired of what she's talking about or if I'm
you know what? If you tired of what she talking about, then you literally tired of every female artist on the face of the planet because they all talk about the same thing.
I literally said I don't know if it's
that. Got you that D.N.A. They all have the general topic of the same thing.
Like if you see, even Kuda know. Like, come on, bro. Like,
if you tired of her specifically explaining it, I get that.
No. It's just like.
You know what? Before you talk, let me tell you something. You know what my purpose is in your life is to help you avoid controversy. That's my job. Controversy is my job.
But also controversy.
He said my purpose in life is to make sure you don't fuck up.
Controversy is my job. I got to keep you out of it.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. And that's all grand. But look, listen to me when I say
John
this.
just made his whole head of A&R.
I'm getting ready to hear it. I'm listening.
Right. Controversy also creates cash. So, yeah,
For
I
sure.
will actually...
Which is why I said it's my job. Somebody got to stay out of it. Shit.
Okay. Well,
I mean...
see, like I said, like, I'm kind of sort of... I don't know if it's that I'm tired of her, of the subject matter in which she's talking about, or if it's just, like, her construction of songs. Like, because it all sounds a little samey to me. It's just like a little bit like samey.
Too similar.
But
all
I was
around.
not right.
You talking about now, or are you talking about like then? You talking about all her stuff with Hitmaker? Because if you talking about her stuff with Hitmaker, that makes sense because it's the same fucking producer.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, Hitmaker. I can say it's Hitmaker. But this particular song, I actually enjoy. Mainly because of I saw Bryson Tiller. That's why I went to it. Mm-hmm. And I was it was like a semi letdown because he ain't had a verse, but I'm still like this a lot. I ain't gonna lie, like it's really good.
You know what I learned?
Sometimes,
you know how every time we get on here, we talk about we wish motherfuckers had a verse or some shit like that. Sometimes nigga don't need no verse. Sometimes they just don't. Think about it. Imagine how many songs would be not necessarily bad, but wouldn't have been like, oh well, the verse is cool, but it didn't really need to be here. Some niggas just sometimes you know what you need. Like, nah, I don't need no verse from you. Just come do the hook right quick. Bet.
Right. Yeah, and that just always comes back to the butterfly effect of what if anyway. So, but that's why we're here, because we get to talk about the what ifs and whatnots and our opinion on all.
Boy, I'm here because I'm trying to get paid. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Well, shit, where your check at? Because I certainly ain't got mine.
I haven't. I have not.
Oh, well, shit.
I'm here. I'm trying to get paid. It's an everyday struggle.
It sounds like you saying that at D.N.A. like he holding the checks, and I agree.
No, I'm not talking to him or about him.
Just talking in general.
You see now you showing your shit because see you mentioning his name. Like, whose side are you on?
The side of financial wealth.
I'm on the side of God.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, God always, but you know, but he's above me. He's watching me. But on my side, my wallet. Wallet.
This nigga just.
It's on the left side, but on my side.
Let's see. Don Toliver also dropped a single called FWU.
I ain't like that song like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't like it like that. And I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with him personally. It ain't got nothing to do with Mustard. It's just that shit we was talking about motherfuckers picking the right beats. I don't think that was the right one. I just don't. That wasn't the right Mustard beat. Nah, I don't think so.
What's not? I wholeheartedly agree. That beat it wasn't doo-doo, but it didn't do nothing for me.
But it just you know, it's like
it ain't do it.
This wasn't the one that I thought it should have been.
Right. I get that.
Definitely.
It's not something I'm definitely like running back to, but it's not like in my unbiased, trying to be unbiased because I love Don Toliver. I feel like it's more so like a test the waters type thing. Anyway, with Don Toliver, with that, it's like we ain't never did a collaboration. Let's do something.
Life of a Don.
I'm trying to think. That the song?
No, that's the album.
I'm trying to figure out what beat is that there.
Give me a second.
I don't remember.
I know the song is in my head. I just don't know the name of it.
Okay, because I don't remember the song exactly.
So
get
belt to
throw.
ass on that man.
Oh,
get throw.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm gonna have to re-listen and see, because like that wasn't a single, and it's their first attempt as a single, trying to see and basically test the waters on like, do they fit on a hit type single? I guess a radio song. So yeah, like that attempt failed, I guess you could say. So yeah, it'd be like that. Dreezy, she put out a song with T-Pain called Toxic.
Good. I like that song.
Yeah, it was really good. Second,
I was gonna say they usually do good when they do songs together. I see.
Yeah, that's the I think it's the second song they got together ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
They do second or third because I know they got another one. I think
so. So yeah, like that collaboration is like, oh, y'all ain't heard us together in a while. Here we go again. So yeah, I like what they did with that. Let's see. No, I think that's it as far as singles go.
Oh, we got a couple. Hold on, I gotta go back. It's just, did you listen to them? Is the real question.
I'm gonna just say this right now because we kind of don't have to talk about it, but we have to talk about it for music purposes. I said this to D.N.A. and the other guys yesterday. I'm gonna say it again on the podcast. That Rick Ross song wasn't it. It wasn't it. And it wasn't necessarily the fault of either Rick Ross or Pharrell. It was just that beat wasn't the one he should have picked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like on another beat, what Ross was doing on there would have been absolutely fine. But it's just that them verses with that beat just don't mix. When I saw it on Apple Music and it said something about Rick Ross and Pharrell are going for Afro trap, I said that's exactly what the fuck this sounds like, and that's exactly why it don't fucking work. Like they literally could have kept this. The both.
I already told y'all how it sounded to me.
Like Pharrell could have gave that beat to somebody else, bro. Like no.
Could have gave it to the person. I told you that song sounded like it had that faint we just want to party. There's everybody. I heard that so faintly and I couldn't get it out of my head. And then I hear what they doing on top of it, and it's just.
But see, it worked there. It don't work here.
Right, it don't work there at all. It's like you should have gave this to Cuddy. Hell, you could have given this to Sway Lee. Sway Lee with a dog and made this beautiful. Sway Lee and Pharrell. Speaking of, did y'all hear about them getting over $3 billion? Him and Post Malone on Sunflower being the most streamed song in the world at like $3 billion or some shit.
I'm not shocked.
Dude, that's one of those songs that like you just caught it like with his that
See
song
you
on the fat like you just like out of nowhere it's just
lightning in a bottle.
Right.
So, well, I'll tell you this. Usually when your song comes from a good movie and it's a very huge part of said good movie, it helps boost it just a little bit.
Because this is when did the first Spider-Verse movie come out? Like 2018 or 2016? I know it's 18, so it's an even number. I knew it was an even number. So damn, 7 years. But think about it, a lot of songs ain't even touched that kind of numbers, and they've been out 20 years.
Like I said,
crazy work.
It's like y'all said. It's like sometimes motherfuckers just catch it. You never really know. You know what I mean? You never know that when you putting a song out. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure when they put that out, they wasn't gonna think it was one of the biggest songs ever. I'm pretty sure. So.
No, facts, and shout out to them.
You're gonna be like, you be in the studio and you be like, man, this is gonna be a smash. But you never predict it's gonna go like that. You know what I mean?
Nah, you have all the expectancy in the world, but I don't think you would actually, you don't actually think it's gonna happen. Like when me, Kuda, and D.N.A. was all right, I'm pretty sure we all like, oh, this is gonna be a hit. This ain't the third, but we didn't think off the top of our heads that's gonna be number one right off rip, and then it could happen like that. And it's just all, like I said, luck of the draw, lightning strikes. Unfortunately, that wasn't for Rick Ross and Pharrell on this track.
Yeah, that was just. I call it what it is. It was just bad. It was just bad.
I think we just all in the collective that it wasn't for Ross. If it was anybody else, it'd probably be better.
Hell no, he need to. Nah.
I got a question.
He did what we asked artists to do and jump out the box. It just didn't work.
I hope when the album come out, it's not on there.
It's gonna be on there. wholeheartedly looking at like either number track 3 or like 5. It's gonna be in the beginning or the middle. Okay. Just to remind you, it's there because it's Pharrell on it, so it's gonna count for something.
Just leave it off the album.
I feel like this is gonna be on the album. You saw the album cover they used for this single. It's gonna be on
yes,
there.
Yes, just leave it off the album.
He's trying to catch one. They just got to go back to the drawing board.
I mean,
can we tell Jim Jones to go back to the drawing board too? Oh man,
Jim, his album was good though. The deluxe and everything.
I'm talking about his what he's planning on doing to try and gain clout nowadays.
Oh man,
I don't think that's the strategy for him.
Yeah, he's trying to keep y'all streaming. His album, Jim Jones' album was decent though. Even the features from the No Names, they did good.
Okay, well, you got some songs you would recommend me to listen to outside of him being
Fashion Killer, Outside. That's just off the top of the head.
See, okay, so you got some off rip joints. All right.
Yeah, see,
I might check it out. I'll give it some love.
I lost my interest in Jim Jones a long time ago, but back to Raw. Go ahead.
Jomo, Genesis, man, it's a lot on it.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
I'm gonna just say this now.
We know you done with Jim Jones, bro. We know.
Look,
everybody else got to be done with.
I know what you gonna do.
That's all I'm gonna say about old man Jimmy. The nigga literally just got good at rapping for real, probably 7-8 years ago. Like he been a decent C-list rapper at best, even when he was on Dipset. But he just got good at it a few years ago. I'm just being honest, bro. I was outside when Dipset was out. I understand Dipset is very, very important to a lot of you older niggas. I get it. I was there. I know. But I'm just saying, like, if we really thinking about who was them niggas on Dipset, it wasn't Jim Jones. It was Cam and Jewels. It was not Jim Jones. I was there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're right, but
Jim Jones literally, and Freaky Zeke just because
I say they all be at least.
And Zeke just because he was hilarious. He's a terrible rapper, but he was hilarious. So, you know what I mean? Like, at least he had that going for him. Jim was cool on the mic, but he wasn't like all that. He just got like that a few years ago. Let's be honest. Like, yeah, he caught him a hit with Ballin', but it's like when you listen to the lyrics of that song, it's just like, all right, Jim.
It's over flaunted, just a little.
Same thing with Pop Champagne. It's just like, all right, Jim. Cool.
I mean, they over flaunting songs, so they're supposed to be a little flauntish. They ain't supposed to have bar.
That part. We talking about rapping. We ain't talking about that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But those two songs, those are just his hit makers. But as far as like to see if this man had to actually have bars, you'd have to go through all the Dipset tapes and find out if he was really.
You wouldn't find many.
Nah, I agree. I don't think you'd find too many. But I think they all was on the same level.
He was like I said. I'm not saying he was terrible. He just was competent. He more than that now. But it's like, you know.
So if he was the dude what he's doing now back then,
like you know what, and the whole situation begs the question that there's something that the old heads and the younger ones have been debating for a while now. It's like, is it better to be lyrically like good, or is it better to just be viral? That's literally hip hop nowadays.
Yeah, that is true.
You could say that, but when you look at the viral shit, it's like there's a lot of niggas that's famous for rapping now that wouldn't necessarily be famous for rapping if they didn't go viral. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about terrible rappers either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about everybody.
Well, D'Angelo Ball had announced his album. Did not come out with his album. He came out with another single, and nobody's really fucking talking about it.
Yes.
First of all, I didn't even know that he announced an album, but I don't follow him, so I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
I'm
paying attention to that car crash. I'm paying attention to that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why. We know where it's going. He was swerving the corner.
Look, all I
care about
is
whoa.
Yeah.
The woe
Right
is
into the pole, goddamn.
yeah, the
Yes,
woe
sir.
is when he hit the pole because it's a wrap. Like you said, it's over with, done. I don't want to hear that. Nah, get that man out of here. Hoop dreams, I'm sorry, you couldn't do it. Rap dreams, I'm sorry, you can't do it neither. But you get in the bag and it works. Because as long as niggas like Miles still exist, you can get a bag. I'm not getting off that. I despise that music.
Why did you bring him up? Why?
I'm sorry. I forgot that's a cuss word. I forgot I was swearing.
Fucking hate that. Oh, why would you do that?
Because you're the only one that knows my pain. They know my pain, but they ain't gonna say it. You gonna say it.
Shit,
Okay.
nigga. I'm trying to think of this nigga name real quick. Just hold on for a second. What the fuck? Oh, right. Bro, I would much rather listen to YNJ than Miles. Like, that's how terrible he raps.
Oh, man.
Hold
on. Don't get off my boy. YNJ actually be spitting. I don't know what the hell says.
No, YNJ
okay.
Bro, all YNJ do is talk about coochie. Shut up.
on.
Okay,
bro,
so
do you know how many songs?
What do most niggas talk about it? Okay, so how many songs a day do you
don't understand. No, you don't understand.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you explain it.
Do you know how many songs this man has with the name Coochie in it? You should look that up. It's actually kind of
majority. It's an album. It's about an album's worth now.
Bro, I don't even think Uncle Luke talked about Coochie this much.
And that's the thing. We bring Coochie rap back. Because look, Coochie already runs the world in most niggas' mind. Niggas will do anything for it.
No, it's
niggas
money.
Do anything for clout. So why not make music about it? It's okay.
It's money and then Coochie.
Exactly.
Yeah, see? It's money everywhere. In the Coochie, out the Coochie, round the Coochie. Just breathe into the Coochie.
That's the Coochie man. Take you to Coochie land.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Man. Just so you know, I got a playlist right here, 31 songs, all starting or ending with that word.
Send it to me. I need to approve of if it's on Y and J level. Because off rip, his top songs, 2 songs is Coochie and Coochie Land.
Yep.
And Hoochie Wally.
Anyway.
Coochie Scout is another one.
I'm done with him. The song was trash. There's nothing else to talk about.
No.
Hold on. All right, I'm done.
We discussed this in the chat.
Oh yeah, right. About your you so sure that a solely produced Justice League project would be good.
Justice League.
Like and I just, I feel like
Justice
it's
League
necessary
for
his career. Because if we think about it, his last good album was what? Port of Miami 2? Or maybe
yes.
So
we don't talk about that last one. It had some good songs on there, but we don't talk about that last one.
So and that's also the last time that he worked with the Justice League. So that's just like saying a lot. At least because
I feel like it's not, but go ahead. I'm looking.
I also feel like that's like a good thing and a bad thing, only because of like.
Oh yeah, would you look?
I feel like his sound came from them, like his choice in production, and also like his the way their beats are structured. He fits his lyrics better on those type of beats. So I did create a playlist, like I told y'all.
You did. You made a playlist.
Yeah, I've made a playlist of what I think is his best songs that could be constructed into an album.
Are they all Justice League produced?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it has all the Maybach musics on there because
they did all. Well, no, they only did. They did all of them except one.
Okay.
They didn't do 5.
Okay.
They should have.
5 was good though.
Yeah, 5 was really good. But yeah, like I said, I had created a playlist, and whenever y'all get a chance to listen to it, I'll just put the screenshot because I know everybody got Apple Music, and I'm the only one with Spotify. So,
as long as you know, as long as you know,
so
get
y'all
that
can
Apple
just
Music, but
put.
Did you put before we move on? Did you put what's the damn song off that damn album? Did you put Foreclosures on there?
I did. That's
You
like
did.
the first song. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I say listen to it in order because I feel like, and don't shuffle it. But at the same time, if you want to shuffle it, I wouldn't be bad at you if you shuffle it.
Right.
But like I said,
I'll
I feel like
recreate it on Apple Music.
all the fans really, really want this. I feel like all his core base fans want this because it's like,
Man, I just want a good album.
it's cinematic.
I don't care who produced it. I just want a good album. That's all I want. I don't give a damn. Because think about this. I know we probably all have different opinions about this, but in y'all opinion, what is Rick Ross's best album?
I say
God forgives and I
I
don't.
got a top 3 and I'll put it in order. Oh,
Okay, Coda said God Forgives.
oh, damn.
I also agree.
Okay, I got a top 3, and the fourth one could be God Forgives.
What's number 1 on that top 3 list?
I got Teflon Don.
Okay, I can respect that. Martin.
Mastermind.
That's my 2.
That's 2. Yeah.
Okay,
That's 2. Yeah,
nah,
definitely
2 is Teflon Don for me, guys. But hey,
Teflon Don is 3.
We can pretty much.
I was like, Teflon Don is my 3.
Like,
But I was just gonna say, I'm like, I mean, we gonna do the list. Then we might as well do the list.
But no, so but the point,
top 3,
you're missing the point. The point is getting lost. The point is there are a multitude of producers over all of those albums. Like, we don't necessarily need a Rick Ross solely produced Justice League album. I get how that would sound in the scope of what you're trying to create in your mind, but like, it don't, in my opinion, it don't necessarily need to be that. I think he just needs to pick good beats. That's the only thing you need to do. It don't matter who you got producing your album.
Yeah, that's true too. But
because like, everything that sounds good to you might not sound good to the general public. You know what I mean?
Well, I also argue that, like, okay, we got to look at what Justice League produced on like in like totality, as far as like how many songs that they have on one sole album, and where all those songs are good. Could they be taken off and put on other albums? We got to think about that. And also, can that, like, if those songs were there, how good would the album be?
You said if those songs weren't there.
Right. How good would that album be?
Let's analyze that for a second, shall we? Not everybody, but let's start with Triller for a second. Because I don't think Justice League was on the first part of Miami. Yeah, so let's start there.
That's when they made their introduction, I think.
Yeah, let's start there. The Justice League produced the intro and Maybach Music, Billionaire Luxury Tax. Okay, so Triller probably. Because Triller got a lot of great songs on there. I mean, other than those 4, you got All I Have in This World, The Boss, depending on who you talk to, Speeding, Money Make Me Come, This Is the Life, Here I Am with Nelly. So you got a whole bunch of good songs on there, but probably without those Justice League songs, it wouldn't have been as good. I will say that.
Right.
I'll admit that. Dang, I forgot how many Cole songs was on Triller. I got to revisit that.
That's my third one. On
Deeper Than Rap, we got Maybach Music 2, Magnificent, Yacht Club, Rich Off Cocaine, and that's it. So they got 4. I don't know. That might only because of Maybach Music 2 and Magnificent. Like, I like Yacht Club, but Maybach Music 2 and Magnificent, if those two songs would have been taken off of there, Deep in the Rap probably still would have been good, just not as good. It's like an as good thing. It's not like it would have been terrible without them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree.
Teflon Don, I believe they did. I think they only did Maybach Music. Anybody know?
Let me look.
I think they because they did Aston Martin Music. I just thought about it as soon as I put it here. Even without Maybach Music 3 and Aston Martin Music, Teflon Don still would have been cold. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah,
it would have still
I
been
can
cold.
agree with that too. I can agree with that too because it's not a whole lot of songs there, but and like it's
that's just 2 songs off of an 11-track album, like
right, and it's a lot of features there, and like those songs in totality with those features is already a great album without those other 2.
Same thing goes for God Forgives I Don't. If Maybach Music 4, unfortunately 16, because that's one of the best songs on the album. I'll argue that it's the best song, but that's depending on who you talk to. And what's the last one? 10 Jesus Pieces. Even without those 3 songs, God Forgives I Don't still would have been cold. Just to me.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all count the deluxe, but Nas was on the deluxe and they produced that song too.
Yeah, what was it called? You Triple Beam Dreams. Yeah.
So yeah.
But the point is taken.
Okay. Yeah. Well, at least you like you this didn't disagree last time. And I feel like I had to do my research like nigga, like well,
I still disagree, but I see why you say what you say. But my whole point was not necessarily to disagree, but to say that whether it was or not, you know what I'm saying? Like the beats have to be good, and you wouldn't know that until everybody hears it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, and I also take the credit to Justice League the fact that they did singles too, like they did Aston Martin Music, they did Magnificent, so that's why I'm like, okay,
cold.
They didn't just stay in the album away from the singles. They made sure they hit the singles too. So it's like we can look at chart positions if you want to of Magnificent, or we already know what Aston Martin did. You feel me? So like it's just like that type of stuff I took into account too. So I just didn't want nobody to sell themselves short on what Justice League did for Ross' career, bro. Like he did a lot. They did a lot for his career. This is a production team. It's not just one person. It's a
you just
full
wanted to be
team.
known that they did something for him, no matter what.
And I feel like in totality, like I feel like it's needed for his career. Like he can't like retire, like, or he can't really like say, "Oh, I'm done," and just step back without that in his catalog. I feel like he needs that in his catalog to. He already has a great career, but I feel like that shit just would like catapult his career. Like, yeah, Ross is that nigga for real. It's just like now, like I'm just like over Ross until he give us that. So, but
just giving Justice League they just do, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
You listen to Russ?
Yeah, Russ. That's the next person I want to talk to. Russ came out with Wild 19 songs. Didn't even feel like 19 songs, honestly.
Yeah, they all 2 minutes.
Exactly. What's he talking about?
Yeah, like,
right.
I think he gave us what he wanted to give us with this one because I didn't listen to Santiago. Right, like I didn't listen to Santiago and thought that, I need to listen to this again and again and again, and I feel like Wild did do that for me, and I want to listen to this again and again and again. All in all, I feel like let me look at the track list because I gotta look at the stuff to remind me. Like Which my favorite song.
Niggas be needing one solid woman for real. Listening to rappers.
Just take one good girl.
Should they be explaining? They describing the shit that they be saying they be going through in these songs, man.
Right.
Like why want the stress? Like just find you one solid one, and you know what I
mean? Yeah. Yeah, but
if it was that easy, my boy, they'd do it. Trust me. I don't know why.
Right. Yeah, of course, pent up in a penthouse, getting to it, trying Superman, how you do it, like all those. Those are the ones. Forever, Lonely Road. Yeah, I love this album. Like it was like like a solid 8.5, almost a 9. Really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm gonna go see him, Big Sean, and Sabrina Claudio yet. It's coming close up on that date though.
Do it.
You're funny, but
you know you wanna.
What's y'all thought of? Anybody else?
It's a solid 8.
Oh, this is like 8.
Pent up in a penthouse, like you said.
I haven't heard it yet. I did download it though, so I'll check it out before the weekend's over.
Okay.
I'm trying to do better. So
it's like
a lot of shit to keep up with, man.
Man, there's so much music. I didn't even know Young Blue dropped something.
Oh,
you sure did.
You keep that.
Oh. Damn.
Man, I thought I caught up on the Sada Baby. With the Black Tape NWO came out June 6th. And it turned out he just dropped something yesterday. So I still ain't caught up.
Man, I'm looking through them now. Well, most of them dropped something. Well, no. Actually, I take it back. Whoever Laser Dim 700 dude from the Double XL, he dropped another single from his album. It didn't drop yet, though. I was going to say he dropped an album, too.
That Double XL freshman list, man.
All over the place,
I don't know
right?
nobody on
that. Before we talk about that, y'all want to hear something wild I just seen on Facebook?
What'd you say?
Boy, this shit say niggas wasn't there in the functions when New Boys came on and a jerk-off commenced.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on.
That's a wild
hold on, man. Pause, first and foremost. Pause.
There's so many other words we could use.
Because a jerk-off is so wild.
No, just could have just said a dance-off. You did it for clout. They did it for clout. These niggas do anything. My God, it was so no.
Second of all, niggas really wasn't there because D.N.A knows this. They used to do this shit in the lunchroom in the mornings.
I was gonna say niggas was everywhere with that shit, boy.
Bro, it's 7 in the morning. Why are we doing this?
It's nigga, I'm talking about I couldn't turn a corner without somebody pin dropping. Boy, what the fuck is y'all doing?
Bro, when we came back to school that year, bro, I'm talking about at 7 a.m. Class started at 7:30. At 7 in the morning, niggas is in the lunchroom doing this shit. Like, bro, you niggas ain't even had breakfast yet. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening?
Niggas just wanted to be.
Boy, that shit just wanted to have in a chokehold for like 4 months.
Man.
That was a great era, and it was a fucked up era at the same time.
It brought a trend. Like now, I don't have mine on, but I do wear them. But John, Kuda, in y'all glasses, they're prescription, correct?
Yes.
Oh.
I stand corrected. The trend is still around as long as Kuda's here.
Hey, like now.
Why would I be? Why would I?
Nowhere without them joints because you on here every day with them.
Yeah, you don't go nowhere.
That's why I thought that was prescription after a while. Dude, I was like, maybe he actually need them. Cause I got mine right here. If I need, I can see. But
You got a pair in the truck too?
Hell yeah.
This nigga got more regular glasses than sunglasses.
No, I was not that guy. My glasses were all prescription. I was not him. Fuck, I look like running around school with a pair of 3D glasses with the little shit put out just to be cool. Like,
Oh,
no.
man.
I just
no. See,
always
the only
wanted
benefit
glasses.
with glasses was... No, you don't. Take it from somebody blind. No, you don't.
No, I ain't gonna lie to
You
y'all,
don't.
bro. I was looking through my high school yearbooks and I was pissed because I literally been telling all my friends for the last 2 weeks, like, why you niggas didn't tell me I look like Harry Potter with these glasses on?
You're a nigga, Harry.
Oh man. They probably ain't see it that way.
D.N.A. you too, because you was there.
Hey, look, man. Someone
Why
told
y'all
me
ain't
back
tell?
in...
I'd have been at the eye doctor, like, bro, can I get some better glasses, please, or a different frame? Like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, look, you say that, niggas made me feel like... I remember this, like 4th grade or however old I was. I know it was the 4th grade, though, because that's when I first got my glasses. Someone told me I look like a girl with my glasses on. And it was, this 4th, 8th grade thing. I was so shallow, I did not wear those glasses. I don't think I put back on
Martin,
prescription glasses
I'm
until I was almost an adult, just because I forgot that I actually needed them.
Martin, I'm gonna tell you something
I'm
gonna tell you something as your friend, okay? It wouldn't have mattered if you was wearing glasses or not, because your entire childhood you looked exactly like your mother. So I'm not shocked that they thought you looked like a girl. Now you look like your father, but when you was a kid, you look like your mom. So
I mean, I get that, but I think it was just more on the lines of like, it was just like, the whole 4th grade thing. They tell you, oh, you look like a girl. And it was just kind of like, I could just brush that off and be like, oh, well, you look like that, and keep it going. But being like 9 to 8 or 10 or whatever the age it is in 4th grade, I don't remember no more. Just hearing that, you were just like, oh my God, I'm hideous. And then just traumatized me. And then I just had a whole brain fart and forget to wear glasses because I'm nearsighted, so I can see. I don't know if it's nearsighted or far, so I can't see past a certain extent, but I can see right here. Okay, so it is farsighted or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so I thugged it out. But overall, definitely should have wearing these damn glasses.
Yeah, cool. The nigga don't know. He don't know if he nearsighted or farsighted. Nigga has no clue.
He just got them all. Telling you, dog, if you want them, by all means. But when you go to that doctor and then they ask you, read this lie, and you have the toughest time, nigga. Oh man,
you try to man.
You don't try to sound like smart, try to read it fast too, like Z. Hey, God damn it.
Shit, 2020 every time. They even knew when I was lying.
I'm weak. Someone they knew when you was lying. See, I'm gonna give you a pair of my prescriptions. I don't wear no more. I'm gonna let you live the life of a prescribed blind eye seer. I want you to understand how that goes.
I know
if you run into a couple walls, don't worry about it. You can
Look, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, I always thought like people that do wear glasses and they wear them all the time, I thought they was always afraid of contact. Is that true?
I'm deeply terrified of contacts only because I don't want to deal with that. I just don't feel like dealing with the whole picking something out my eye, regardless if it's every day, every other day.
It's not the fact that I'm afraid of them. Contacts traumatized me because I wore contacts for like a few months in high school. You probably don't remember, but I wore contacts for like a few months in high school, and then one day I was sitting in English class, and I don't know exactly what happened, but the contact tore while it was in my eye, and it was probably one of the...
I heard that shit's not fun. Oh my God.
Well, I had to beg my teacher to go to the bathroom, take my shit out, and I took it out and put my glasses on. I ain't wore contacts since.
I don't blame you. Them shit's rough.
That's crazy. But yeah, like,
but no, that's really much of a hassle. Getting used to. It's really just getting used to putting shit in your eye and taking it out. That's really the thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so though. Like, they don't.
I feel strange running around with contacts now because I've been wearing my glasses so long that that's literally how people are used to me. So if I walk around with no glasses on, my face gonna be like, "What's wrong with you? Where your glasses at?"
Well, what's wrong with you? You all right?
We was talking about the double XL freshman list.
It's
like
due to. We don't have to.
How many of them on that we know?
I know a few.
I know at least 3 or 4.
I know a few.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know Jello as well. So
I mean, we all know Jello. Whether it be for basketball, for rap, is just up to you, though.
Oh man.
I know a few of these guys. I know, unfortunately, Jello. I know Rayvon, Samar Sin, Low Shimmy, 1900 Rug Rat, YTV Fat, Baby Chief Do It. He from here.
Him. Yeah. And he had a lit stage at Lyrical Smash, too. But,
and unfortunately, I know Ian as well. I ain't never heard a single song of his, but I know who he is.
I know
Tyler, the Creator, somewhere punching the air right now because he talks so much shit about this dude.
But see,
I'm talking shit. Tyler don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know he. Yeah, he definitely doesn't give a fuck. But also, I feel like this is a career. Like, this is damn near career suicide if you're on this list now. Because I feel like, like, I'm gonna explain why.
Like, are you serious?
Like, no, I said damn near, not completely. Like, I say 70%. Because
I wouldn't even go that far. Look at all the successful careers that the Double XL freshman class has produced since we put the first list out.
Okay. But that's like not everybody succeeds on the list. Like, and
they're going to. That's not a guarantee that they're gonna succeed. It's just this is who we think is up next. That's literally all this list is. This is who we think as a collective who's up next, just based on the buzz that they have right now.
Right. That's okay. Yeah, you're right. I feel like, but still, like it's like okay, we gotta think about everybody who has been on this list.
We've done an episode about that. Episode out now.
Yeah, that's a way back. I can't even remember what number that was, but
definitely talking about like
we got to think about we got to think about those people who still are relevant, if they are relevant now, and if they has made an impact that you really can't ever forget. So
I'll tell you this now. If I could go back, I think last year's freshman class only probably, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 of these people. Maybe 5 of them are still like, I guess, in whatever you want to call relevant. Like all of them have internet, presence. But as far as music is concerned, there's really only like 4 or 5 of them. Big X, Uncho, Skilla Baby.
5.
I guess you could put Cash Cobain in there, Mexican OT, Boss Man D-Lo, 4 Bats. So
say, pretty much the whole list is still relevant except like 3 or 4 people. Yeah.
Like that Mexican OT.
Mexican OT still relevant. It's just we don't listen to him.
Yeah, I know.
Now I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't. Oh, my fault.
Now about the freshman class from the year before that, 2023. That depends on who you talk to, because there's a lot of people on here that still doing pretty good, like Central C, Lola Brooke, Glorilla, Friday, Rob 49. Then there's some lesser people like Tia Corinne and Finesse 2 Times. And Lil Tyler, and then and Real Boston Rich, and then of course there's wherever the fuck he went, but Sleazy World Go, wherever the fuck he went.
Step 1.
Want to say, I'm not 100% sure. I want to say he got locked up. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I think I remember hearing something like that, but I don't know. So
right, yeah, I don't 100% know either. So, damn.
I'm trying to look at the 2022
still relevant. Tia Corinne is like, she needs, her solo work ain't popping, but every time she's on the feature, she pretty much kills it.
She was at Lyrical Smash. I didn't get a chance to see her, but she was decent from what I saw in the videos later.
Like, she keeps her name out there. That's
the class from 2022 is doing pretty all right.
You say what?
I mean, 22 is
doing doing pretty all right. You got Baby
We got a
Tron.
Grammy winner in it.
Yeah, Doshi's here. Nardo
Hell,
Wick, whatever
Saucy
the fuck.
Santano's in here, and he has
Who the fuck gives a fuck about him?
the bitches
I
and
don't even know why
TikTok.
he was on that. I know he had that like little one song, but bro, he
At
shouldn't
that
have been on
time,
that
yeah.
list, bro.
The bitches and TikTok. TikTok is now considered damn near a streaming platform for some of these niggas. Because that's how
Big
this list got on. This is how this list got on. Not this list. 2025. My fault. Continue.
Big Scar was on here. Rest in peace. He died that year too. That's crazy.
Damn.
Man, how you go from being a double XL freshman to being dead by the end of the year? That's wild.
What's all you into
drug
before you
related?
get onto your
I can't
fame?
remember.
Niggas can't let go of the streets
Babyface Ray,
sometimes. Or it might not even be tapped that.
Ken the Man. I mean, she popping in the underground.
Right.
Babyface Ray, Saucy Santana,
Cali.
Wait. Big 30.
Whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, where's he
Big
at?
Smoke.
Waiting on Shiesty to get out so they can do something. That's what I'll chalk up to.
Why you waiting on the next man? You supposed to be promoting yourself.
Because that's the man's that put you on.
No. That's a weak ass excuse.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. Look. Some niggas venture off on their own, like Rowdy Rebel and Smurder, and it kind of just looks the same. So maybe that's kind of like that. Maybe Big 30 just might be waiting for Shiesty so they can cook up something, and then he can go on his own way. But I feel like he just waiting. Or did he drop something? I don't know. I don't keep with that nigga.
I didn't know they still had all these issues for sale. I might have to buy these.
Double XL issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and spin the 2021. You got Doug, Flo Milli.
There's a lot of people on there that's no longer relevant. And there's a lot of people that
Coi Leray.
Wherever the fuck Moray went. Well, I know where Coi Leray is. She pregnant.
Put out something this year.
I know he did.
Yeah, I just said he just went on something, and it wasn't all that.
It wasn't all that, but I also feel like it didn't fall on deaf ears completely because I at least knew about it. I knew about it enough to where I checked out the first single, but I really wasn't like invested on like going into the project. Like it's almost like at least he came back around and he made sort of an impact and like making me want to see. Okay, maybe I'll check out the next one. If full.
Either way,
I wasn't there for that one, for the Moray one.
Y'all know who? I mean, either way, y'all know who my favorite freshman class was.
Was it 2016?
2011, sir. 2016 is probably the one that is the most successful because all of them guys,
literally they didn't have
either huge
they
names
all cleared.
or big underground names.
No, I'm looking at them. They all cleared. The only one that I guess you can technically say didn't clear would be Designer, and that's just saying though as far as how far it went because Kodak still relevant. Yachty, come on, 21. Curry, I don't even got to speak on it because of D.N.A. Uzi, let's be real here. That nigga was on before Double XL got him on. Pac, Dave East, Herb, Little Dicky, who ain't even on the rap scene right now, but took over Hulu with a whole TV series on how to be a white rapper. That is probably the most successful we've seen since the class John was just talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe 2013, because that was Chance Year, 2014. And even then, there's not that many people in there.
Boy, you lying your ass. You talking about?
No, I'm just trying to find the most relevant, like the last relevant before that.
Well, you're not really lying because 2013 did end up being successful, but not all of them. 2013 that was Schoolboy Q. You already know
right,
how that
that's
go.
What I'm saying.
Trinidad James. I mean,
yeah, it was.
Hey,
came and went.
I mean, Joey Badass. Y'all know what he got going on.
Actually, looking at that class,
Logic,
2,
Action Bronson.
Yeah, it's only 2 people that failed.
Travis Scott.
I got it.
Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Technically.
Absol. Action Bronson.
Who wasn't on that cover because I think he was locked up at that point.
He was. 2012 wasn't that bad either. So I think after 16 we had just a gap year of like fully like a list of full successfuls. Or maybe we just too old and we don't know what we can. Maybe our definition of success is different compared to what the new generation calls it.
Class literally has people who make it and people who don't. Like it's literally every class.
Yeah, because when I look at 2012 now, I'm just counting down until we get to 11 and 10. Shit. 12 had Future, Kid Ink, Danny Brown, French Montana, Roscoe Dash, Macklemore, Don Trepp, MGK, Hobson, and Iggy Azalea.
Ooh.
Man. Man. And then now we head to the grand finale. Well, the one that we care about, 2011. K-Dot.
Don't say that. Don't say that like 2010 didn't have some hitters now. Or
2010 had the hitters. I know who's on that list too, but think about it, G. Between 10 and 11, which one do you say was the more like
both?
But if you have to choose who's 1A and who's 1B,
both.
You can't have a 1A and 1B be both 1A and 1B. I understand what you're doing here. I know what you're doing here. It's fine.
2010 got Cole, Wiz, Gibbs. 2011 got YG, Dot, Crit, Meek Mill. Like, nah, both.
Mac Miller,
both.
Yellow Wolves,
Mac Miller,
Sci-Hi the Prince. Hell, they're only
whatever the fuck he is.
Okay, so let's so
Sci-Hi the Prince, bro. I love Sci-Hi, bro, but Sci-Hi the Prince is literally one of the biggest what ifs in hip hop, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
It's the way you said it. It's not his fault.
Bro, it's not his fault. D.N.A, you know it's not his fault. You know who fault it is. Oh, big jaw motherfucker.
Man, look. You said you was going to stop.
I was just letting y'all know so y'all know who we talking about.
But you said you was going to stop.
I am stopping. I ain't talking no shit about dude. I'm just letting y'all know who we talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Sci-Hi one of the biggest what ifs in hip hop, bro. Like it just makes me sad, bro, because he's so gifted, he's so talented, and he makes good music. He just never popped off like he was supposed to.
I guess my only take would be who floundered the 2010 and 2011 classes then.
Who floundered? That's easy. 2011. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but the floppers of 2011 are as follows: Fred the Godson, even though he was a great rapper, he flopped. Lil B, it is what it is. He had a lot of influence, but we talking about flopping.
Funny thing about Lil B, he still wants his one-on-one with KD. I heard he brought that up again.
Diggy Simmons, he wasn't really a flop. He found a different.
Sad.
He found a different avenue. He veered out of rap and went into acting, so that's cool.
But they dogged him when he tried to go to acting so bad.
Yellow Wolf, I mean, he had a little bit of success for a while, but you know. And look, well, I mean, I guess the biggest flop here would obviously be Lil Twist, because you talking about
with this lava fire. It used to be just physical, and now it's just $2,000.
Boy, Martin, I'm telling you right now, I bullshit you not. Bro, I bullshit you not. I bet you this accurate. Martin used to be in that room with his motherfucking Diamond Supply tank top on with a snapback on, singing that song every morning before he went to school with them stupid ass glasses.
Fucking hollering. Not that song. I was a part of the new boy phase. You're a jerk. I know.
Martin, you had a mohawk.
No, I didn't get a mohawk. I think I tried it once, and then I just ended up cutting the tail because I didn't like it. I don't like how mohawk look in general. Like when that fad came, the froho thing, I was just like, nah, that's kind of ugly. Y'all just indulging in shit too much. Oh shit!
That shit was crazy. Like you niggas is really just some train hoppers. All you niggas got fucking mohawks. Anyway, so I guess the biggest flop would be Lil Twist. You talking about potential with no purpose, like.
You had the keys, nigga. You had Wayne right there.
Yeah, and then
your bar was doo-doo.
Funnily enough, Lil Twist literally turned into Lil Wayne. Like I'm talking about physically turned into Lil Wayne.
Okay. I was just gonna say I'm waiting for the other part. You can't
That's
mean
what I'm talking.
as far as
Like
bar
if you
for
said,
bar.
like I know y'all have seen him lately. He literally looks exactly like Wayne.
Ugly motherfucker.
Most of them niggas. I mean, Chucky looked like Wayne in the early years when he was doing it.
No. It's a difference.
Twist
Chucky kind of
became
emulated
Wayne.
Yeah, Twist became him physically. The face tattoos, all the tattoos, the grill, the locks, like the way he dressed, he literally became Wayne. So I guess that's, if you want to say the biggest flop from 11, yeah, that's probably Twist.
Oh, well, he ain't have his own identity. Sound like.
I know he did then. I don't know about what happened later, you know. And then 10, well, technically it's 3 guys who flopped. Whoever the fuck Fashawn and Donis are, and, you know, Peel, because Peel tweaked, or whatever happened with Peel.
He had problems, but
he left Maybach Music. That's what happened.
Right. Yeah, he did leave Maybach Music. Yeah. Well.
But as far as this new freshman class is concerned, a lot of them people do have a lot of buzz right now. So time will tell who's gonna be a big name and who's just gonna be in the underground and who's gonna flop. Time will tell.
That is true.
Just off of names alone and buzz that they have now, I can predict that Jello is going to flop. I just want y'all to know that now. I don't give a fuck how popular Tweaker was.
I ain't gonna say he flopped yet. He got. I'll give him a calendar year. Nah, I won't give him a full calendar year. I'll give him
a while.
But before he says it's not relevant anymore, calendar year.
Let's see who else. Ray Vaughn, that's gonna be somebody special one day. Samara Sin as well. Low Shimmy, he gonna be like, I think he gonna go to like, I ain't gonna say he gonna be as popular because I don't know that for sure, but I think he gonna go like the Lil Baby route. I think that's what I see for him.
Lil Baby.
YTB Fat literally gonna be the next money bag. Watch what I tell y'all.
Either money bag or in a lesser term D-Lo. I just don't like that our love song is a bagel.
Bagel?
That's the one that made Bagel.
I
just
don't know about Ian. I don't know. Probably.
D.N.A, did you see your phone, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay, got you. Just had to make sure.
Yeah.
In the whole thing, man.
I kind of wish like they wouldn't shine a light on people like this, but he's white, so
yeah.
I'm not racist, by the way. I just pointed out that he's white. That's it. That's literally it. But I wanted to. I don't know if everybody saw this, but T-Pain made a comment on Drake. I don't know if everybody saw that shit. Did everybody see that? What he said?
What did happen?
What did he say?
He said, basically, I wish Drake took his own advice and had retired gracefully instead of getting
yeah. Yeah, T-Pain did say that. And then who got on Instagram talking shit? Drake did, but who else? I forgot.
His minion, Academics.
No, it wasn't just him. It was somebody else.
Oh, I don't know about anybody else.
Hold on, let me go look, man, because
that's crazy. But I think that's a myth. Retiring gracefully, because only because of the fans. The fans is always gonna want more music. You can never just retire gracefully, like ride off into the sunset. Like, I'm retired. I'm good. I'm good.
Offset's the one that said something. That's
What
what.
the
That's right.
hell did he say?
Offset said that the boy is the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. All that hating on another grown man who do more numbers than everybody is diabolical. There's a couple of grammatical errors in here, but I get what he's saying.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I understand where Offset is coming from because that's kind of been my whole sentiment with this entire beef situation. Like, I'm gonna just say this quickly and be done with it. But I said it last year when the beef was going on that Drake lyrically had no chance against Kendrick. I said he wasn't gonna go out like no hope, but lyrically he stood no chance, and I was correct. However, just seeing people trying to tear down the legacy that Drake has built over the last year or so just because of their opinion has been kind of disheartening. I mean, it happens in every beef that's ever happened. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas, especially when they have that type of star power and that type of hit making ability and that type of reverement in hip hop, they tend to be all right. Drake's biggest downfall, if he does fall off, is gonna be himself.
Mm-hmm.
I also said that. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. You know, when you get on Drake get on Instagram and T-Pain says something about a conversation they had years ago, and Drake gets on here and says, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Like, Drake, all he did was, you know, state an opinion about some shit you told him years ago. Like, that's not him hating on you, and that's not like why would T-Pain necessarily have any resentment for you? It's not like you necessarily took his lane from him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, niggas wanted you on hooks. Cool. T-Pain was already on his way out the door by that point. So I mean, like, how could he be upset at you? You know what I mean? He doesn't do what you do. So,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and you don't do what he does. So I don't understand. The lanes are not even the same.
Right.
Drake just in that moment, that stage of his life where he think anytime anybody speaks on his name, somebody hating on him, which is usually true.
But
But they've been doing that for his entire career.
What are we talking about with Drake now?
T-Pain said that he thought that, well, D.N.A. knows because I saw it here and I did hear it, but D.N.A. knows what he said. I just kind of got the gist of it.
Okay. So what I missed then?
Basically, T-Pain said he wished he had Drake took his own advice and retired gracefully. And
retire.
But he hasn't.
Yeah. I don't think he said
that in the bar. Drake said that in the bar once. I just can't remember when. Or
but I hear you, but even then,
I don't think T-Pain
was
talking about retiring. I think T-Pain was more so talking about
the situation.
Drake's moves post beef. I think that's what this was.
Yeah, okay. I think he was really talking about that.
He was just talking about how the way Drake was moving post beef was all wrong. It's like we've talked about this on this podcast. It's like when Drake was putting out all them little songs and singles and the 100 gigs shit, it was literally like throw something at the wall and see if it stick. Like he was really like reaching to get a hit again. It seemed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because after Family Matters happened and then the 2-pack of Meet the Grams and then Not Like Us, it was just like, okay, now anything Drake is putting out, it just seems like he's fishing for a hit again.
Right.
That's what it seemed like. He got one with Nokia. He got one. It's not a rap song, but he got a hit. You know what I mean?
My shit. He's calling my phone.
Yes, that. So he finally got the hit that he'd been fishing for, and on top of that, even though it was a joint project, Some Sexy Songs for You did go #1. So I mean, it's like I said, Drake gonna be all right. But I get where T-Pain is coming from because that whole 100 gig situation is literally what T-Pain said. He's literally throwing shit out there to see what catches, and nothing was catching for real. I think the only thing that caught for real that he put out last year after the beef was No Face, and that wasn't even that big of a hit.
Yeah,
I feel like I definitely agree because I feel like if money got pushed behind No Face, it probably would have been like
huge
platinum by now.
And
probably at like in the top 5 or the Hot 100. So like we got because it's like it's just like that. Like damn, I'm trying to compare No Face to a song to somebody who's. It's not like. I want to say it's sort of like how Russ had. What was that song? Best on Earth. It's sort of like that to me. Like, only it's only seemed like that to me because, yes, Best on Earth was great.
Love that song.
Introducing the
That
female
Russ song. Like, you got the best on earth.
Yeah,
love that song.
It's just like that as far as impact. But I think that probably did way more like as far as he's probably like 2 or 3 times platinum by now or whatever. I don't know, because Russ got a lot of platinum plaques as an independent artist. So,
which most people don't talk about.
It's sort of like that. Yeah, it's just like sort of like that as far as impact and everything. Like it be like that though, because Drake is such a big artist that we don't really like. It's like, oh yeah, that was good. Where's the next one? Oh yeah, that was good. Where's the next one? So it's almost like, bro, you can never ever retire gracefully, like I said, because everybody is gonna always want music from you. It's not like no matter what you do, we still want a Jay-Z album. I still hear people talking about a Jay-Z album on Twitter. I still run into people like in my circles like, dang, when Jay-Z gonna put out another album? I want a Jay-Z album. When Andre 3000 finally gonna give us an album? He keep on making these damn instrumental musics. What the hell? I want to like you can never ever retire gracefully. Never. That's a myth.
He said a myth.
Unless you Joe Budden.
His ass said he wanted to get back to it. I'm not. A couple like a week or two ago, he said that shit.
We've literally already established that there is no retiring from rap. There's literally no retiring from rap. I ain't never seen a rapper that wasn't. Okay, let me rephrase this. I have not seen a rapper that has come out since 1990 actually really retired. That was a big name at some point.
Right.
Like even some of the names from back in the day still rap. They might not put shit out, but I'm sure they rap. You know what I mean? There's no retirement from this shit.
I haven't heard. Well, it doesn't mean he's not putting out albums, but Too Short, he's still active?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Very active. Bro, you know what's funny about Too Short that you just mentioned before we go back to this? Too Short said in 1996 that he was retiring. He put an album out. And he said this was his last album. He was saying it all over the album. Then he came out with an album like 2 years later. Like, there's no retiring. This nigga done put out, him and E40 probably done put out more albums than anybody in hip hop.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they won't stop.
So, you know what I mean? Like, let me see. Hold on, let me just make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Water.
Too Short has put out 22 studio albums. And E40 has put out, I think, more than that.
He's like in the 30s or almost 40.
27.
Oh,
27.
I thought he was in the 30s.
Dirty 30.
He got a lot to say.
Who?
You know what's crazy though?
E40.
I just thought about, bro, like
he always has conversations to tell people when to go.
I just realized, like, bro, he's got other business ventures too, dog. He's into wine. He's into like other. I forgot the other liquor he got. I know he got some other liquor. Ice cream.
I think him and I'm gonna say Lil Twista.
Yeah, Twista got a lot of money in different
That's
things.
What I was gonna say. They got a lot of money in their hands. I think one of the shows I went to, they announced. It was a Festival of the Lake one year. He popped up there. They gave him his own. They announced his street like I think the week of or the week before. I was like, these niggas be having their hands in everything. And then I heard about the E40 ice cream.
But D.N.A. Let me tell you something, D.N.A. You wanna know why E40 got so many albums? Because the nigga literally put out like at his output since 2008. He literally put out 2 albums on the same day in 2010. He put out 2 albums on the same day in 2011. He put out 3 albums. Was it 3? Yeah, 3 albums on the same day in 2012.
Shit.
And then
Jesus.
3 albums on the same day in 2013 and 2 in 2014 on the same day. This nigga literally been releasing like double and triple albums for the last like decade or so. You know what I mean? So
And the only person
that's
that
why he got
might be semi-consistent like that is Currency. And even he don't drop that much.
Yeah, because I think
y'all do remember there was that one year where Currency dropped a tape a month for 12 months straight.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only person that's semi-consistent with that man. Ain't nobody dropping more than 40.
If we talking total projects, Currency might have more.
More projects. Let me see.
I got you.
Not I mean like mixtapes and albums.
That's what I was saying. Let me see.
Currency has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You gotta keep going.
23 official mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
not official mixtapes, official collaborative albums. A lot. And he has a lot of mixtapes. I'm not going through all these.
Yeah, see, like he's probably well into the 30s, like as far as projects in total, like mixtapes, albums, collaboration projects, all that. So shit, Gucci Mane too. Shit.
No, I was just gonna say Gucci Mane's in that bracket as well. But
he got 40 album. Currency has 45 mixtapes.
See? Yeah. That could be classified as albums because it's all original music.
Some of them could.
Yeah.
Actually.
How many projects?
Gucci Mane has 16 studio albums, 3 collab albums, and 80 mixtapes.
Wow.
And
wow.
You know what's crazy?
Bro, I can honestly say, bro, like I think Gucci Mane, he made me think some of his shit was bootlegs. Like it's like some of his shit, like
no,
it's
all
some
that
of
was,
it. I thought that shit was bootlegs.
All that shit was whole official.
Man.
Straight up.
And from the man himself. Niggas was on the phone with Gucci while he was in jail for 3 years. Like, yeah, shawty, put that out.
Come on, yeah, shawty, put that out.
Put that out.
From the source I have, I feel like this is off, but it might not be. E40 only had 27 studio albums, 24 singles, 69 music videos, 6 collaborative albums, 11 feature singles, and 224 guest appearances.
Wow.
So I feel like...
And that's on record.
That's on record. That's crazy.
Meaning, God knows how many he got that we ain't never heard ever in life.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't even think we could really go into the full detail unless we did it ourselves. We'd have to find everything.
But I say all of this to go back to the original point, which is this. T-Pain did not lie.
Right.
Literally, the entire last summer, Drake literally was putting out content, trying to see what stick.
Yeah.
He finally got his hit with Nokia. I told niggas he would be fine. He's going to be fine. The only dark cloud hanging over Drake's head that doesn't have anything to do with Kendrick Lamar is that stupid ass lawsuit. That's it.
Nigga want his money.
It hasn't been any details on that lately. I wonder. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. But
because we're all worried about Diddy.
It's still out there. So
they all worried about Diddy. Y'all know as well as I do. Let's stop the cap.
Because he did file that lawsuit in New York, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So New York worried about Diddy right
they
now.
They worried about the big fish. Drake, not saying Drake a little fish, but between the two, the bigger fish they want to catch.
gets rich, but he ain't got Diddy money. Come on now.
Exact. There you go. That's the best way to put it. You ain't got Diddy money, dog. They want all them funds.
Diddy got A-Rap money.
Man. A song Jim Jones was a part of that didn't really get the hit it needed.
Yes, he was. I remember that.
I said he was a part of it, but it didn't get the love it needed.
That shit sounds so dated now.
Bro,
now, if you're watching WWE right now.
Bro, a lot of that shit from 2007 and 2008 sounds dated. That's why I can't really listen to the Carter 3 the same. Like, I love the album. Don't get me wrong. But, bro, every time I hear it, I'll be like, damn, this shit sounds so 2008. Like, oh, my God.
I know you're talking about the Carter 3, but I don't
y'all know
the
what I'm
Carter 4,
talking
and I
about.
felt
You
the same
niggas
way.
Bro, y'all know what I'm talking about. You niggas is rappers. There was a specific way that niggas used to rap between 2008 and 2010.
Of course.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Money talk rap.
Everybody rap that way. Wayne, Drake, Nicki, Hove, dude ass Kanye, all them niggas used to rap the exact same way.
Because you ain't talking about what you had. You ain't have it.
Not just that. It's like niggas would say, let me think of a line that would explain exactly what I'm talking about. Because I literally was just listening to some of that shit.
I feel like Swagger Like Us would be a good use of it.
No.
No?
I'm thinking of just heard this song.
Who's on
Was it Kanye on there?
Wow. That's my question. You figured it out.
Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure I know which one before I speak.
I'm trying to figure.
Oh, I got it. It wasn't Kanye. He was on he produced on the album, but he wasn't on the album.
He ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry.
So
I got caught up.
I got let's see. Okay, here we go. Nicki Minaj said in Up All Night on Drake's Thank Me Later album, she said, I look like yes and you look like no. I'm a bad bitch. I ain't never been a mixed breed on a diet, but I'm doing donuts in the 6-beat. That's just like a small example of exactly how niggas used to rap back then.
Oh, you talking about the cadence itself? Yeah. That's what you meant. Okay, my fault. I thought you meant like how they was all like flawed rapping. Yeah, and
like Drake on Forever type rapping. That's how niggas used to rap back then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that rap style stayed for a while too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that shit is, bro. That nigga
That's why I said Swagger Like Us. They all kind of carried the same thing. It's just them four was separate. That's a whole different story.
Here you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Drake and Forever said just like this. He said, "In your city, faded off the brown. Nino. Mm-hmm. She insists she got more class.
We know.
Swimming in the money, come and find me. Nemo. If I was at the club, you know I ball. Chemo. Like, Nick, all them niggas used to rap like that.
Mm-hmm. Man, understand that it was done for me. I just want this forever, my. That's how it sounded to me back in the day. It just sounded. No, back in the day we had to mumble until we knew the words.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the best two verses.
I want to know who wrote Kanye verse on. I want to know who wrote Kanye verse on Forever, because I ain't gonna lie. When he said, "Nah, super bad chicks giving me Mick loving," that was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it was him this time. This is around the time he was still doing his own somewhat. It ain't too far from something he could say while you over there listening. It's not too far because
he even did it in this song. He said, "You're such a fucking loser." He ain't even go to class.
Bueller.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
look, if you want to do that, then matter of fact, let's take another Kanye song. Not Kanye song. You can take this from Kid Cudi. Him on I know the bar. I couldn't get this shit out anyway. I hope you diarrhea. It's that verse he did on that song with him. What is the name of that song?
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know the biggest museum of that type of rapping? Go and spin "We Are Young Money" one time.
You mean how they were all under the? They were all under Wayne's cadence, so they had it was like be like Wayne, be one with Wayne.
"We Are Young Money" one time. That type of rapping is all over that.
Yeah, and I
love that album, bro. But I can't deny that
Better
all
song.
that type of rapping is on.
My fault. I found the song that was in. I was thinking about another.
Cause who else used to do that shit a lot? Tiger did that shit a lot.
Remember Poker Face? That whole Kanye whole verse with him, Common, and Cudi. She says she want whatever she like, but she can't bring her friends. And then Kanye was like, "How old is that?" Old enough. I'm trying to think of the actual verse. I couldn't think of the name of it. The song. Hold on, because it's bringing me the original Poker Face.
Yeah, you don't remember that song?
No, I was trying to remember the actual name of it. It's Make Her Say. I couldn't think.
It's called Make Her Say, bro.
Yeah, I just can't think of the name of it. I
found Yeah, I remember.
That was so basic, but it worked.
That's how they used the cadence that John was talking about in there. What Kanye did.
Yeah, he was like, "Through the day I made her say, hold up, born in '88.
How old is that?
Old enough.
She blamed it on the alcohol. She let her head did. I need to hear the actual beat, but yeah,
I got seniority with the sororities, so that explains why I love college. I remember that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they did that all through that song. Now that I think about it, them niggas all just written the line.
Bread cut, love the knowledge. Yeah.
Shit, that might have been more of a Kanye thing, if anything. He kept up with that more than anybody.
But yeah, like I said, Drake gonna be all right. He just needs to stop. Like I know he think everybody is against him. I know that. I know he thinks that, and he kind of ain't wrong. But there are still people who genuinely fuck with him. T-Pain didn't say shit wrong. He didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what he was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. He may not have felt that way, but to us who like niggas who really listen to that nigga, like, yes, bro, you were fishing for a hit for us. I'm straight. We heard it.
For sure. So yeah. I think we ain't got nothing else unless somebody.
Nah. I mean, I ain't got nothing.
I ain't got shit for you.
I mean, unless you want me to talk about what's happening as far as wrestling wise, but yeah, I ain't got nothing.
No.
You don't want to hear it, that's fine. Y'all don't want to hear it, that's cool. I'll say that for my pod when I do my pod.
All the women gotta wear clothes. They can't show nothing but their face.
It's true.
Okay.
Crowd telling them to shut the fuck up when they talk.
I mean, that's how SmackDown was. That's just they really were just talking. Motherfuckers want to see the action. I gotta actually rewatch that match. I'm actually shocked at that.
Yeah. I think I told D.N.A this before we started, but Martin, if you interested in any Lil Wayne vinyls, they put out they put pre-orders out for all 4 Carter albums. So if that's something you're interested in, I would jump on top of that. Also, Frank Ocean finally dropped an official vinyl for Channel Orange on his website.
There's also rumors going around he's working on a new album.
I don't want to hear that shit.
He's been working on a new album for almost 10 years.
You feel me?
Well, it's actually studio. He was actually in the studio, so
he been in the studio for 10 years.
I was just gonna say he said that.
I don't know.
He said that bullshit when he was talking about biking. When he was on biking with Tyler and Hov. I heard that shit then. I heard when he was making jewelry, he was dropping an album. We got that at whatever. What's the big concert everybody goes to? That's That's
yeah, that bullshit he pulled at Coachella.
Yeah, Coachella. Like, nigga, what? What music?
When he came out there and he fucking plugged his phone into an aux cord and was just playing songs.
What they thought he was slick. Thought shit was sweet.
Wasn't he late? He was late, wasn't he?
30 minutes late. Pulled up, was like, I got y'all. My man said, I said, yeah.
And then disappeared into the night.
For another 5 years. Frank, if you want to retire, you ain't got a lot of us. You could have just retired. You could have just said, I'm cool. I ain't doing no
Or you could have just said nothing.
Yeah. Just stop saying you coming out. Stop saying you coming out.
If anybody who's listening is interested in that Channel Orange vinyl, just visit blinded.com and go purchase it.
How much?
It's not cheap, but it's
I'll
not
just say
expensive.
he's taxing. I'm pretty sure it's a 50, 60 vinyl.
I believe it's 60, but don't quote me on that. I will tell you in a second. It's 70.
What I tell you.
I got a little funny little story, but I guess I could say it's music related. So I don't know if everybody knew, but Brandy and Monica announced a tour.
Yep. I saw it coming. I said it like a year ago.
Yeah. So
and Ticketmaster already in the shithole about it.
What was funny as hell to me, right? I think I text my family group chat and asked did anybody know about it. Instantly, my sister shows prices.
Said, you can go. We can go. Come on.
Instantly, like I say, I was just asking if anybody knew about it. I guess I asked the right question.
Hold on, before y'all go further, Martin, I got a question.
What about him?
Did Baby Chief do a perform at the Summer Smash?
He did, but we didn't. We missed.
Is this him?
Let me see. I don't see nothing.
Can't see it.
I can't see nothing. It froze. I hear you, but it just froze it. I see. Yeah, I don't see nothing.
That's crazy. That's
okay.
Crazy.
Well, D.N.A, you can see this, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Hold on, wait. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, man. Now I see it. Yeah, that's him. Yep. Like, bro, and then when he did his whole double XL, like reading the comments, bro, he looked like, you remember how they made Riley look for the unreleased first episode? I kid you not. That's exactly how. Go look at the double XL when they reading the comments. That's exactly how that nigga look. And then the way he sound like Riley saying bitch. He's like, first of all, because they talk about what he ordered at McDonald's, somewhere or some shit. This nigga said, he said, I get me a Baconator with cheese and a 4-piece nugget and a large drink, bitch.
I'll be back.
What my girl said, you need to take his little 8-year-old Happy Meal having ass down somewhere before he get hurt in them streets.
How old is that nigga?
I don't know how old that nigga is. He probably like 19, but he look 8.
Let me look this up. That boy is 17 years old.
See, I gave him 2 more years. Folks a baby.
Young niggas be funny, man.
There. She said
he been rapping since he was a shorty. I remember hearing about him a couple years ago. So he was like, what, 14?
She said she swear he like 80
at that time.
She said his little Happy Meal ass can't be in them streets like that.
He probably is. You never know. Shit, this nigga's younger than him that's in the field right now. I seen him.
No, that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't be that. She said because he little. He might get hurt.
Young niggas be funny, man.
Man, these little YNs. Wow. Oh, I think we talked about this on a prior episode too, but It's kind of funny because
I ain't
not.
finna talk too much about the YNs, bro, because I just seen the video of the YNs in the gas station somewhere, and a white dude was in the gas station and had a pole in his back pocket. Little nigga took the pole out his back pocket, walked out the store. The white dude walk outside talking about, "Hey, bro, come on, don't do me like that." And the guy said, "Pop."
God damn.
One, I'm having my hand clutched on that motherfucker if I'm surrounded by a field of YNs. And even besides the racial point in that statement,
it should have been on his waistband, covered by his shirt, so they couldn't see it. Why the fuck are you walking through the streets of Chicago with a gun in your back fucking pocket? The fuck is wrong with you?
Because, like you said, it's the street of Chicago, so niggas wanted to be known don't bother me. At the same time, it's stupid, but think about it.
Don't mean
if I got it shown,
give a damn.
If I got my pole shown, that might give motherfuckers a little hesitant move. Obviously, it shouldn't have been shown in an obvious place.
Bro, the young, bro, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm down. The young nigga walked in the gas station, walked past that nigga, he eyed the pole, he looked at it for like 5 seconds and reached for it immediately. No hesitation, no scared, no, I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying, when you walking, but when he got in the gas station, that's a different story.
No. He walked in and immediately saw it. He like, ooh, pole. That nigga ain't looking. Thank you. These young niggas don't get not one fuck, bro. Zero.
Niggas be working in hoodies and ski masks, man.
Them niggas ready to risk it for the biscuit.
In the summer.
Right. Seen a YN outside a few days ago with a motherfucking ski mask on. Nigga, it's 100 degrees out here. I know you dying in that shit. And we already know you little niggas don't drink water, so...
Man, that's why I drank a bottle of water before I drank this pop.
Shit.
Yeah, so... since we ain't got nothing else normally at the end of it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, nothing in particular, but just to tag onto that. Apparently it's ranked 0 through 12 for little niggas. YNs are 13 through 24. Big Bro, which is considered us, for 25 through 40. Unk is 40 through 55. And Old Head is 55 plus.
Somebody told me Unk was 35 up.
That's what I thought too, but I don't know. Generations just want to take trends. So I feel like that nigga just want to be called Unk.
I live nowhere else, so I'm going to go by what buddy who live here said. So, yeah.
I'm going to go off of...
So right now, I'm in Big Bro. I'm finna be Unk in like 3 years.
I'm an Unk because I'm an uncle. So I'm going to go with that terminology because all this shit's stupid. YNs is just young niggas being stupid. Stop being fucking stupid. That's my post for the day. All in all. I ain't had nothing else. Stop being stupid in the streets. Stop trying to kill old people because you see cool shit.
So, like every week, I started this 3 weeks ago. Well, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago, whatever. Shine the spotlight on.
I don't know if y'all knew this, but Lonzo Ball got traded. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Where'd he go? I knew it was happening. Ugh. What not? That's a good bench player.
I'm just tripping that they traded him for fucking Okoro. Like,
because they want someone that actually works and they
Bulls doing what they do. That's all.
No, they get rid of Patrick Williams soon. They gonna rebuild that.
Bro, they were supposed to get rid of Patrick Williams 2-3 seasons ago. They are not getting rid of him.
It didn't make sense back then. It makes sense now.
No, it don't make sense to Reisendorf and his cronies. It don't.
I don't see why not, because think about it.
Well, not Reisendorf. Who the GM of the Bulls now? I forget his name.
Irrelevant, because he ain't gonna do right. I hate to say it, but true. Shit. I was gonna say they just drafted that dude from France, and he like 6'10", 6'12", so I'm assuming
you need to draft some niggas. That's what they should have done.
No, that whole Wemby coming over and the trend of
Wemby is a nigga. I don't care where he from.
They going by where he from, G, because it's like even if you got
to give a damn about that.
You can get it. Okay. All right.
Y'all never heard niggas. The niggas ain't never heard niggas in Paris. It's niggas in Paris. I wasn't talking about Hovind, dude. It's niggas in Paris.
I hear you, but Just because they niggas in Paris don't mean they any better. That was just a once in a lifetime. We got a tall ass alien from France. That ain't gonna be redone for real. To actually be a hooper? Hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. France is the NBA is trying to recreate the Euro players. Because we don't have too many that's cold now outside of our core four, which is Giannis, Joker, Embiid, and Wemby now. And that's really just more so because Wemby is new. And then I was like, anybody else I think is retired. I mean, you can throw Luka in there too. Luka counts, but as far as like generational, they looking to think gonna change the game. Giannis and Joker.
They're some idiots. And they deserve everything that's about to happen to them.
Who?
The Bulls.
Yeah. That goes without being said. But I think they are finna do some trades if we going into basketball standpoints. Because hopefully this means we're getting rid of that whole like Bulls lineup that we had potential to do something with, and just gonna start over from the jump if we're gonna get rid of Lonzo. Because Lonzo was the reason why that team was actually in flow motion like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, D.N.A. Go ahead with the local artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what could I guess yeah, they had something. So yeah, I shine a spotlight on somebody from the city who has been on here or hasn't been on here as far as me interviewing them. So no projects have really dropped from what I know of that I was interested in or that I seen. People are dropping singles. It's single madness, and that's cool because it's hot out. You feel me? So this is the best time.
It's like you said, someone make it stick.
Right. This duo called Out Past Midnight. They've been on here before a couple years ago. I interviewed them too. They put out a song called Two Stops. Very dope single. It's based on public transportation. So 2 stops. I get off on 2 stops. That's the hook. Like I said, very, very dope singles. They real hip hop. If you love hip hop, you will go to them, sir. Like y'all will go to him. Them. I mean, but yeah, I can't wait for the next project. I'm very, very, very interested in the next one. I gotta go see them perform too because I have yet to see them perform. They've been on my podcast already, so yeah. Go check out Out Past Midnight, 2 stops. One more. I have not listened to this yet. So don't be mad at me. I just giving you a shout out. Jake the Jeweler. He put out a single called Man Hurt. Okay, yeah. He Cooler Bug and handled some business, I just seen. But yeah, Jake the Jeweler, he put out a single called Man Hurt. He on this auto-tune shit on the singing. I'm guessing it's about niggas who mad hurt. That's what I'm guessing.
Checks out. Checks out.
Right. Exactly. So, I will listen to it before this day is over because I should have did my homework and make sure I talk.
D.N.A. stamp of approval.
For sure. But all in all, that's it. Nothing else. We ain't got nothing else. I definitely ain't got nothing else. So,
I got a ding.
Okay.
We can just end the show right there because
but like I normally do for every episode that I just started up, I end this with a quote that everybody should take into account, and that is, appreciate your haters because they love you just as much as the people that love you do. We are out.